All right, another one. This is episode 8 about my spinal surgery. Today is the 19th of December. So it has been 29 days since my surgery on November 20th. Feeling really good. Last week, I guess, that it's been about 4 or 5 days since I've posted something. Feeling good. Pains 1 or 2, pretty much all day long. The only time that I notice there's increased pain is when I sit in a like a hardback upright type chair. I play board games with the kids, and so we sit at the kitchen table. A couple hours. I am probably up around a 5. It takes me a minute to kind of flex out. Most of that pain is actually not surgical pain, but my back muscles just really tightening up, because I'm on a absolutely low dose of the muscle relaxer relaxin. I'm taking it at night, 10 p.m. right before I go to bed, and that's the extent of it. Probably want to take it a little bit longer, but I seem to be doing great without that. Knocked out 3,700 steps so far today, and it's quarter till noon. So based on the agreement with the doctor, I'm done for the day. I feel great. Went for a walk around the not the neighborhood, but the property nearest the school, and it's cold. It's about 34 degrees, and it is very windy, and really that felt great. Getting out and walking pretty much every day. Yesterday it was pouring down rain, so I got far less steps in. Talked to Dr. McAfee's physician assistant. My device that they installed is entirely titanium. They don't use any stainless steel because they found less favorable results with it. And I didn't really get into that. You can read about it online. Some people with stainless have rejection problems, they have cold problems, and they have kind of staying in place problems. And so I'm just going to presume that's what I have. I am good for MRIs, and probably good for metal detectors going through, like, say, an airport or like a courthouse. Although they did suggest that I get a card or one of the medical wristbands. Although they don't really think they've not really had any need for those, they said. And outside of that, I'm going to keep walking every day till January 3rd, and we'll get an assessment of where I'm at. I am wearing my torso brace on and off, just really when I walk, not doing any stretching yet. Although, man, I really need to. My glutes, my quads, my hamstrings, and going up the middle of my back where they went through on this posterior installation, I really have atrophied. And as Dr. McAfee explained to me, a lot of this was compensation damage prior to my surgery. Because remember, my incident occurred September 14th, and I walked around on a walker or a staff with all of these ruptured discs and everything else from September 14th until November 20th. And so the compensation of being hunched over and using different muscles and not using different muscles to do that, I'm trying to recover from that now. In theory, my meeting with the surgeon on the 3rd should release me to PT. I'll be doing PT at my local VA. So and I know them, so that'll be awesome. It will also release me to being allowed to drive again, which will be awesome. I didn't really, I've worked from home for years and years, long before COVID, and didn't drive a lot past 2019 when I changed jobs to, and I worked from home there. But not being able to drive feels very restrictive. It is one of the, for me at least, it was one of the harder psychological parts of all of this. Just the not being able to lift over 5 pounds, not being able to drive, not being able to walk the dog, not being able to, just the not being able to ... I am not a TV watcher. I'm not an internet cruiser. I'm not a big streamer. So this has been psychologically difficult for me. I'm fortunate that I have people that I can kind of break down with to talk to, my wife most specifically. So if you're going into this, or if you're going through this, one, I sympathize with you. It'd be interesting in the comments to hear what other people have had to deal with psychologically. This is referred to as depression through acquired disability, is kind of the technical thing that I read about prior to this, after I injured myself, but prior to my surgery. Glad I read it. But man, I've had some bad days on and off, and so if you've not done that, put a comment in here, and let's find you somebody to talk to, because you cannot. I'm not sure that you can just kind of bootstrap this. The pain of the surgery of itself is notable. Just Google most painful surgeries, and it's always on the top 5 list. Anterior and posterior spinal fusions. It doesn't matter whether it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 disc, or it's always ranked up there painful as one of the most painful surgeries. So, but yeah, I am 29 days post surgery, and I'm doing great. Pain's very low. Thank you to my beautiful wife for that. Outside of that, I will have, today's the 19th, we're going into Christmas, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah. Whatever you celebrate, do it happily. My next update will probably be, it'll probably be fun. I'm going to try and keep this 5-day routine. Definitely have a big one, November 3rd and November 4th, whatever time I get to it. Because that'll be a big change. And then the next big change, the next date that the doctor and the surgeon and I have discussed, is the April-May timeframe, where I should be released to walk our 75-pound German Shepherd and ride my Harley. Both of those are giant, heavy things that in some cases can go unexpected random directions very quickly. So with a fusion like this, it's best to be avoided for a while till this thing is really set. So outside of that, I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, put them in there. I am looking for the comments to answer. See you guys later.